Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we will discuss about a topic bottom-up estimation. Friend, this topic is very important in project management, and today we will see this topic in detail with respect to PMI or project management body of knowledge. We will see that what is bottom-up estimation and what is its importance in project management. Um, Friend, the purpose of making this video is just want to make a very simple video for students who are studying in university and planning to give an exam. Also, if you are planning to give exam of PMP, so again this video can be very helpful for you, because this topic bottom up estimation is very important. As a project manager, you have to do the planning, and planning is based on estimation. So bottom up estimation, this topic is very important whenever you are going to plan something, going to plan any project. So it's this topic is very important, and in the exam, friends, I will tell you that you will definitely see this topic in the exam point of view. This topic is very important, and you must see around 8 to 10 questions you must see in the exam for bottom up estimation. So you can understand the importance of this topic, so that how much it is important to understand the concept of estimation of bottom up estimation. So uh, I will say that this topic is logically is very easy to understand, and you can very easily understand that what is the up estimation and what is its concept. One more thing, friend, I want to tell you that in the exam, the topic, you don't need to calculate the bottom up estimation in the exam. Basically, you need to understand the concept of about a bottom up estimation, or the question will come like how you can compare, how you can estimate any task with respect to bottom up estimation, and or any other estimation. So your concept related to bottom up estimation will be checked, and your criterias, your understanding that when to use bottom up estimation, what are the advantages of bottom up estimation. So these types of things will come in the exam. So you must have to understand the concept of bottom up estimation so you can clear the exam. Secondly, if you are a project manager and working as a project manager in any organization, so again this topic is very important, because as a project manager you have to do the planning, and if you have a good estimation approaches, if you have good understanding about the implementation or estimation, so it can be very helpful for you, that you can be a very successful project manager if you have good estimation techniques, if you have good knowledge about estimation. So friend, coming back to the main topic, bottom up estimation, first of all I would request to please subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Bottom up estimation, friend, why estimation is very important. First of all, we have to understand, friend, as a project manager, you have to estimate the project. Estimation means, friend, what does it mean? For example, a new project came in your organization. For example, that you have to build a e-commerce solution for a customer. So what you have to do, friend, here you have to break down the whole project into smaller tasks, the smaller tasks which you can estimate in terms of time and cost. Now the question came here, that how you will estimate, how first of all, when you break down the whole project into smaller activities, smaller tasks, then how you will estimate, what techniques you will use to estimate some task in terms of time or in terms of cost, how you will do that, what what will be your criteria to estimate something. Here one more important thing, that normally what we do as a project manager, that we just ask question from the technical lead. For example, payment module we have to build in e-commerce solution, so simply we ask from technical lead, that on based on his expert judgment, based on his technical knowledge, give some estimate to us. Okay, so based on his knowledge or some historical information, he can say, for example, payment module can be developed in 20 days, for example. So friend, normally this is a very general scenario, general technique we used in the project manager, that we just ask expert judgment and take his opinion and go move forward. However, if we practically or in more if we talk about more accurate, so friend, this is not a very accurate way, because see, the expert judgment which we have taken, it's just based on his historical information, which may correct or which may not correct. However, if we talk about bottom up estimation, it is more accurate and more reliable. How? Let's see. In bottom-up estimation, each task is broken down into smaller components. Then individual estimates are developed to determine what specifically is needed to meet the requirements of each of these smaller components of the work. The estimates for the smaller individual components are then aggregated to develop a larger estimate for the entire task as a whole. In doing this, the estimate for the task as a whole is typically far more accurate, as it allows for careful consideration of each of the smaller parts of the project task, and then combining these carefully consistent considered estimates rather than merely making one large estimate, which typically will not as thoroughly consider all of the individual components of a task. The smaller the scope, the greater the accuracy. What does that mean? Friends, see, the main logic here, bottom up estimation. Just see this definition, this word, bottom up estimation. What we do, for example, take the same example of e-commerce solution. In the e-commerce solution, for example, you have to build the payment module. Now what you will do, first of all, as a whole, the project, you have to drill down, you have to break the project into smaller activities. The smaller, how much smaller, the smaller the scope, the greater the accuracy. That means that you have to drill down, you have to break down the project into smaller tasks first of all, and smaller tasks until unless you can estimate it accurately. Now the bottom up estimation, bottom up, you have to that means that you have to put estimates from bottom level, okay, and when it will aggregate, it will give you the subtotal, and after subtotal it will give you the grand total. This is the concept of bottom up estimation. For example, let me give you an example. For example, you are talking about the payment module of the e-commerce solution. Now you have to see, if you have to build a payment module, for example, you have to break down the payment module into further subtasks. For example, payment module have, you need to develop the payment module, you have to test you have to test unit test the payment module, you have to do the SIT of the payment module, for example, with the third party vendor, and you have to do the UAT of the payment module, and after that it will be complete, and it can be deployed at production. So that means you have to drill down, you have to break down the payment module into subtasks, and when you aggregate and put estimate for each subtask here, and when you aggregate the subtask, it will give you a total at the task level and then the grand total at the project level. So this is called the concept of bottom up estimation. And friend, see, this technique, bottom up estimation, is more accurate as compared to other technique. However, it will require further time as well, it will require appropriate time as well, because you have to put estimates against each task, and when the you aggregate the task, it will give you a subtotal of estimation, and then the grand total at the project level. So this is called the concept of bottom estimation. Friends, see, if you have time, you can divide the work into subtasks, and you need accuracy, you must go for bottom up estimation. See, uh, bottom up estimation is a very accurate way as compared to other techniques. Why? Because it requires appropriate time. Also, you do the estimation at the drill down level, at the smaller the scope, the greater the accuracy. So you are doing the estimation at a very smaller level, so, and when you aggregate it, you get the total. So that's why it is more accurate. Here a very simple example of bottom up estimation. For example, packing materials, see here it has subtask and it can give you here a subtotal. Truck total, it has, you can see here it is a subtask and it is give you a subtotal and then grand total. Are you getting my point? Like for example, we break the task packing materials here, it, because see, you can see from here it has subtask. The truck total, it has also subtask here. And when from here, when you aggregate the task, it will give you that total. When you aggregate the task from truck total, it will give you that total, and by adding these two totals, it will give you the grand total here. So this is called the concept of the bottom up estimation, friend. I hope you liked this video, and I have tried my level best to explain you the concept in a very easy to understand manner. I hope you like it. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And thanks a lot, and that's all from my side. Thank you.